Hey folks, welcome back to Tech and More Tech. I'm Carlo, and this is the Wemo Stage Controller. As always, if you prefer a written version, head on over to techandmoretech.com or check the link in the description just below that like button. So I've always been a fan of smart remotes and smart buttons. The ability to place them strategically in places that you spend a lot of time in allows you to activate certain scenes and control other smart devices without the need of your phone or without needing to yell at your voice assistant from across the room. You want a TV scene? Press a button. You want a different scene? Press another button. Low amounts of friction to get the desired result. There are several of these smart remotes on the market. Most notable is the Hue one, as it's compatible with pretty much everything and costs a mere $25. These are also great if you want to control your smart lights that are connected to like a regular wall switch without going through the issues of losing connectivity. The Wemo Stage Smart Scene Controller is the newest in the smart remote market, and what makes it different is that it is thread enabled, or at least it's supposed to be. This device was announced and came out in April, and at the time of filming, which is towards the end of May, we still haven't gotten the update to enable Thread. But let's find out how much that really matters. The device itself is a small white remote about the same size as a paddle-style wall switch. It has 3 distinct buttons, each of which offer 2 commands, a single press and a long press, giving you a total of 6 different controls from the remote. It comes with a faceplate that will blend right in if you choose to place this on a wall and use it as like a sort of de facto wall switch. It's powered by a 2032 battery, which should last well over a year and is easily replaceable. The faceplate can also be detached if you're going to place this as part of like a multi-gang box with other switches. The size of the remote is both good and bad. On the wall, it fits right in with other switches, so I totally understand why they designed it this way. However, if you're just going to use it by the couch or bed, I personally find it to be a little bit small and light. Not the end of the world by any means, but I personally find the Hue Dimmer Remote to be a much more comfortable sort of size to hold and to use. Somewhat surprisingly, it only works with HomeKit, which is a bit of a shame given the current smart home climate where we are trying to get everything to be sort of more interoperable with other devices. In fact, it doesn't even work with the Wemo app. It can only be set up and used with HomeKit. Now, before I mentioned that it works on Thread, but on the packaging it only mentions Bluetooth. So what gives? Thread by design uses Bluetooth Low Energy as a sort of backup protocol in case your Thread border router goes offline. So if you have a HomeKit hub like an Apple TV and your HomePod mini goes offline, it will still connect to the Apple TV via Bluetooth and it will still work within your HomeKit smart home. I initially wanted to wait until we got the Thread update before reviewing this device, but I feel that over a month is plenty of time to give them, and at this point, I'm going to review what is being shipped. I was told that we would get some sort of news by the end of April, but that has come and gone, so here we are. Setup is the same as any other HomeKit device, which is to say, all you have to do is place your phone near it as it supports NFC-based pairing. Give it a name and a location in your home, and you are good to go. Like I mentioned, everything is done through HomeKit, so in terms of functionality, you've got a lot to contend with. The main use cases, as outlined or suggested on the box, is to play music, adjust your window shades, set a movie scene, turn on lights, lock a door, or set your thermostat. All of these commands work really well when you set them up. Though I really wish HomeKit would give us access to the Siri shortcuts within HomeKit as well. This isn't a knock or a detraction from the Wemo Stage Controller, but bridging the abilities of shortcuts and HomeKit would be amazing. I would love to be able to start a particular TV show or app on my Apple TV, but that's limited to shortcuts and not HomeKit, so I think that's a shame. Starting and playing music is a great option to have, however it only works with Apple Music, so you'll have to be a subscriber to take full advantage of that. As predicted, the performance is currently the biggest detractor. As it stands, the remote connects to HomeKit via Bluetooth Low Energy, which comes with Bluetooth Low Energy performance. The first time you press a button, it will take a couple seconds to activate. If you continue using it afterwards somewhat frequently, the speeds are pretty quick. However, if you're going to use this to set one scene at a time throughout the day, you'll pretty much have to tolerate the slight lag every time. Until we get Thread at least. If you've seen other Thread videos, you'll know that the performance is night and day, and you'll instantly know when that sort of switch happens. A few weeks ago, I made a video about the biggest smart home mistakes. First among them was to not buy a product based on promises and future updates. While I do expect Wemo to deliver their promise with Thread compatibility on this device, I just wish they hadn't released it until it was ready. So all of this brings us to the golden question. Should you buy the Wemo stage controller? As always, we start with the price, which is $50. This is probably where I just lost a bunch of you. Belkin, which is Wemo's parent company, has always had expensive accessories, and this one is no different. While the Wemo stage controller is a well-built device that functions as expected, I wouldn't recommend it yet for a couple of reasons. Firstly, wait until it actually gets a Thread update. It's definitely not worth it until then. Secondly, between the new announcements for Matter and Thread becoming more popular, I would wait to see what the competition will bring to the table later in the year. Also, if you already have a Hue bridge, the Hue Dimmer Remote is about half the price. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to like and subscribe button for plenty more videos to come. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below and I'll get to them as best I can. And until next time, see ya!